figured I would give you a quick tour of my bookshelves as they are currently. Two things. First of all, I apologize for the awful lighting in my bedroom. And the second thing is my family is watching TV in the living room, which is right on this wall. So you're probably going to hear the TV and or talking. So sorry about that. So starting over here in this corner shelf, this is my mystery section. So I have my Nancy Drew collection, Agatha Christie, some Hardy Boys. I have these crochet mysteries. I've read all of them. I just have to finish buying them. Next up, I have my Stephen King shelf. Random supernatural thrown in there. I have my Dan Brown back there. Very excited for the next book. Here, I just kind of have some random stuff. Bones is one of my favorite TV shows, so I have gotten a couple of those at like Friends of the Library sale and Goodwill. There's some like history kind of books that I've gotten for my son at the Goodwill when we were doing homeschool. He's like very interested in American history, so there's some like stuff on the Constitution and things like that down there. This shelf, we have some random children's books. There's The Most Boring Book Ever, Brandon Sanderson's children's book down there. And then also over here we have some classics. Jumping over here, this is my collection of Bibles and devotionals. My Harry Potter collection. I recently discovered these little bookmark things that I am obsessed with. So I have the illustrated versions, current through year 5. These are my original 3 through 7. 1 and 2 I had in paperback. I have my originals, but they were falling apart, so I finally did replace them with the hardback, so these are not original. Sorry, lamp. I have the Mina Lima 1, 2, and 3. They are going to be making the interactive illustrated editions. They're just going to be using a new publisher for those of you that are interested. Peeking out of here, this is the Sprayed Edges paperback. The rest of the Sprayed Edges paperbacks are coming out July 1st, I believe. Got another one of those bookmarks. And then some more like young adults and middle grades fiction. And some more. And some more. There's some more Mina Lima there. Twilight, Guilty Pleasure, Phone Charger. Wizard of Oz. And another one. I'm not going to turn that one on because the light is under the bottom, but that one's pretty cool too. Now this is the Gryffindor set. The Hogwarts House Edition. So it's got like the Gryffindor colors. Jareth. And this kind of starts my fantasy shelf, but then also some like random throw-ins so that everything would fit. So bookmarks. These are some like mass market paperbacks of different things. So some of these I'm collecting, and it will make more sense when you watch my my reading journal video. It will make more sense why I have some of these. The Veronica Speedwell. I'm starting to collect these. These I got in the Bargain Price Books at Books A Million. I have the first one coming. Some kind of random Alice in Wonderland is my, well, Alice in Wonderland, Alice's Adventures in Wonderland is my favorite book. Alice in Wonderland is one of my favorite Disney movies. So I have several copies of that. Moving into some of my like romantic-y sprayed edges type books. I have read the Plated Prisoner series. I just have to finish with Goldfinch. Other than that, I haven't read anything else on that shelf yet, although I want to. So same thing with this shelf. I have read ACOTAR. I have read Fourth Wing. I have space there for the rest of the series. My mom currently has that. Emily Wilde and the Compendium of Lost Tales is my current read, so that's why that one is not there. I am really bummed that Go Tell the Bees That I'm Gone is not going to be published in the mass market paperback, because I specifically got rid of some of the Outlander books in the bigger sizes to get the mass market paperback so that they would be matching, and now I've got this one in the bigger size and they don't match. So now I've got to, I don't know, either deal with them all being different sizes or like buy more books to get them to all be the same size. I don't know. So this one, so I don't know if you guys have ever read this, More Dance Need. These this duology was in my library when I was a teenager, and I read it, and I don't remember hardly anything about it. I know it's like a portal fantasy, you know, because of like the mirror aspect of it or whatever. That's like all that I remember about it, but I kept wanting to read this, and I finally found both of these at a used bookstore. I live in North Florida. I finally found it at a used bookstore in Jacksonville, and I was so excited. So anyways, didn't even need to know that, but I'm very excited to reread that and see if it lives up to the expectation I have in my head of like wanting to read that story again. The Dorothy Must Die series, if you like the Disney retellings and stuff like that, I feel like you would really like that one. I like that one. Okay, this is another copy of Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. Okay, and I've never read the Raven Boys, never read the Raven Cycle. Kayla from Books and Lala like stands these, and I've got to read them. I've also got to get the rest of them, but you know, they're here. Eventually I'm gonna get to them. Okay, so this one I'm starting from the bottom up. So these are my Terry Brooks. They're like all mixed up. So the paperbacks and then the hardback, so it kind of just, it like looks nice. They're all mixed up. I've got all of these from used bookstores. One of my favorite used bookstores is local to me. It's Madison Books, and their like paperback books are $1.99. Hardback books are $2.99, and that is like right up my alley. I also have some Mercedes Lackey. I have the Tainted Cup down here, and this is a gorgeous book. It was strange and it was weird. I didn't like it that much. Will I get the second one? I don't even know. Oh my god. Anyways, so let's skip that for now. I have not yet read the Earthsea books, but I have it on here. I have not read these yet, but they're on here. This one I got from the discount books at Books A Million. So then of course I had to get this one because this one comes before this one. And then I think this one was also in the discount books. All of these came from the discount books. And then over here, the Throne of Glass is one of the OG covers. You can see I got it from the Goodwill. But all of these you can see are the first one because, yeah, got some books. So I wanted to make sure I actually liked the series before I bought them. So moving on, I have Wheel of Time. And for those of you that know Wheel of Time, you can see I'm missing number, one. Yeah, I'm missing number 1 and I'm missing number, no, I'm not missing number 1. I am missing number 1. I sound stupid. I'm missing number 1, number 2, and number 13. The reason I didn't say number 1, or I was thinking I'm not missing number 1, is I have already ordered number 1. So it is eventually coming. So I need to order number 2 and number 13. All right, so here's my Tolkien. So I have the illustrated Hobbit and the Lord of the Rings trilogy. Eventually I'm gonna get the Silmarillion. Wow, can't talk. And then I'm gonna get this in the like hardcover illustrated as well. Just so that, you know, I've got these in nice versions, I might as well, you know, invest in these as well. I have not read A Game of Thrones. I'm not going to read A Game of Thrones until he finishes the series. So we're at a standoff that George R.R. Martin doesn't even know exists. I'm not reading it until he finishes the series. So anyways, moving on. Okay. And then my pride and joy, my Sander shelf area, because Sanderson doesn't fit on one shelf unless you have a shelf that's a very big shelf. Yeah. So starting up here, I have my Mistborn bookends, which I really love. So I got those in one of the, oh my gosh, I keep hitting this cart thing that's behind me. So I got these in one of the Year of Sanderson boxes. So I was really excited to be able to get those. Eventually I am going to get the leather bounds and I will add those, but I'm not going to get rid of these. I have a thing about the editions. Now, will I get rid of the paperbacks of Era 2? Probably. I'm going to keep these. However, I am quite perturbed that these are supposed to be new books. I bought these from the UK and they came like this. And I would send them back, but I waited a long time to get these books and I didn't want to send them back. But, you know, it's part of their character, I guess. I'll go with that. Arcanum Unbounded fits here, but I mean, it's white. So, yeah, no. Anyways, so when I get my leather bounds, I will put that up there because, you know, it's Mistborn. Then moving on, I have Elantris. Now, I am keeping my 10th anniversary edition hardback as well as the leather bound. And I'm also going to keep my hardbacks, even though I am going to be collecting the leather bounds of these as well. And then I have my special editions of the Secret Projects. I have Isles of the Ember Dark coming. I should get mine in the fall because I did the Kickstarter and I cannot wait because I actually have read the entire Cosmere and I feel a little bit lost now with no more Cosmere to read. So I will be starting some of Sanderson's other works soon. Not this one, obviously, because this is not book number 1, but anyways, I'm getting ahead of myself. This came in the mail today. So this is my Leather Brown of Warbreaker. Dawn Shard is one of the novellas that is not in Arcanum Unbounded. The other novellas that you need to read in the Cosmere are located in Arcanum Unbounded. So Defiant I found in the bargain priced books at Books A Million the other day. I think it's because there's a little bit of damage on the book jacket, and I don't care. If a Sanderson needs a home, I'm gonna give it a home. Same thing with this one. Now this one's a paperback. And it was there. So this is the, I guess, collection of novellas. So that's everything current through the beginning of March. I did get a few things in the mail the last couple of days, but I'm gonna wait and do like a book haul, and I think I might do those once a month, depending. I haven't really decided how I want to do that. So next up, I think I'm gonna try to have my reading journal video done this weekend, as well as putting together that book haul footage from January and February, and stick that up on the channel this weekend as well. So I will see you then. Bye. And by the way, what do I need to add? Let me know in the comments. What books am I missing? What books do I need to add? Let me know.